Hello everyone. Hello everyone and no one. It's it,
Yep.
it's me and Gavilar. We're just chilling out. Gav's doing some whatever he's doing, and I'm doing whatever I'm doing. So there you go. It's all fascinating stuff around here. Yeah, I forgot what I've put in there now. What am I doing? Oh yeah. What are we doing out today, man? Out.
Yeah, I've been sorting bugs out, like, changing substrate over and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah,
It's-
yeah. Cool. I'm just working out. Andy's in the house. Andy's becoming a bit of a regular
I opened it.
in our slots now, isn't he? How's it going, man? You all right? What you up to, man? Just got any exciting photography projects on the go at the moment? They'll say they're all exciting photography projects. Francis is in the house. How's it going, Francis?
Yeah,
You're up, Pete? And Ebbs, of course, if she's there in the background. Probably dealing with kids, man. Although it's 10 o'clock. Most people, you see, most people's kids are in bed at 10 o'clock on a Sunday night, aren't they? Not my son. He's up usual time. Don't go to bed till
yeah.
like.
I think that they have that trouble sometimes as
I
well.
think they do. Yeah, I
There's
think I've spoken to Ebs about that before. Oh, Mantis Photo Workshop on Saturday the 9th. Okay, cool,
um,
cool, cool, cool. Yeah, I was. Andy messaged me when I first when he first had an order off me for the first time. He messaged me. We had a bit of a chat, and he was um, he was asking me about getting a shout out for his. He does a Mantis photography workshop. So yeah, I thought it'd be, and I was telling him that I'd actually had an idea a while back about getting people on to just feature, doing a little feature on people that
yeah,
do some things like that, workshops or stuff like that. So I said, yeah, we'll definitely do something like that because that'd be quite cool.
yeah,
Um,
definitely.
so yeah, are these workshops? Do you do them? Are they Are they on? Well, I don't know. Do you have like a premises you do them at, or is it like a hands-on thing, or is it purely like an online kind of course, or how's that working for you, Andy? I mean, because like Oliver does workshops. Oliver, who I know, he when he does workshops, he obviously used to do them in a in a little building in a building somewhere. He'd
Yeah,
have a little room somewhere hired out or something, and he'd do like a little, proper practical workshop, hands-on sort of thing. But obviously with
yeah,
COVID,
like a studio type.
yeah, but obviously with COVID and everything, he obviously had to stop doing it. I was just wondering if that's the sort of thing you were doing, Andy, or whether or not it was like purely online sort of thing. I mean, obviously it's better if it's a more of a studio, hands-on, practical, in-person type of thing. So anyway, I better do something. There you go. Kids are in bed asleep. Wow, fantastic. There you go. He's got a studio at the back at the Bird of Prey Centre. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Yeah, yeah,
Mm.
nice. Yeah, cool, cool. Andy, is it? Are you the? Is this? Are you the same Andy who's either works or owns the Bird of Prey Centre? Because I'm starting to wonder now whether or not it's because you've got calling yourself Aperture Attic. Do you have that? Have you been ordering from me for ages, and what you've been under the name of Bird, the Birds of Prey Centre? Because I do remember I've been sending. There's been somebody called Andy for years who's been ordering from me, but it was always the Bird of Prey Centre, and it was never like Aperture Attic. So no, it's not you.
No,
Okay,
um,
there you go. Just funny that how it just came to me then. I remember there's a guy who's been ordering from me for years, and he does little photography things inside his Birds of Prey Centre, and they have like a yeah, within the Bird of Prey Centre, they've also got a few other like exotic pets and stuff, animals and stuff, and that's why he gets the mantis from me. I just thought it was you for now. So okay, there you go. Captive Light. Oh, you see, he's full of these witty names, isn't he? Aperture Attic, Captive Light. I love it. Nice, nice, cool, Andy. He did send me the link to his website, so I need to go back and have a little look at that. So that would be cool. Where are you based then, Andy? Can't remember. He's only ordered from me a couple of times now, so I've not quite memorised his address. I know everybody's addresses, you know. Right. I need to just get on with this, don't I? 'Cause otherwise, I'll be here all night. This is the problem with going live, isn't it? I end up sitting here doing nothing.
hey, Danielle.
Everyone's tuning in now. Danielle's in the
It's
house. He's in the house. Sai's in the house. How's it going, guys? Mandy's in the house. How's it going, everybody? You all right? Oh yeah, Bournemouth. There you go. Studios in Ringwood. Okay, cool. So you're a fair old distance away then, dude. So there you go. Nice, nice, nice. Cool. That must be nice, eh? Just living down there on the old southern coast. Cool. Good. Excellent. Yeah. Well, we'll definitely do that anyway, Andy. We'll get together and we'll sort something out once I start getting back into the proper Wednesday, Saturday night lives. We'll get you on, mate, and we can all big you up. Right, to do some stuff. Cool, man. Cool. That'd be good. Yeah, there you go. Sun, sea, and turf. All right, man. All right. You don't need to show off. You know what I mean? You offer to do someone a favour, man, and they just throw it back in your face by showing off about like
yeah.
living the life of luxury. Might have to rethink this situation a bit. I think, unless there's a holiday down Bournemouth being thrown in. What do you reckon, Gav?
Yeah. That shouldn't be too bad. You reckon, Mitch?
What's that?
Jeremy's got to pack up a mature male OBT.
Yeah, man. What's up with you? Can we farm? They're calm as a Hindu cow, aren't they? Those OBTs. So I've heard. Don't know what your problem is.
I had to send one to Ben before, and I didn't have no troubles with it. So I don't know what they're all on about.
I don't know what everyone's problems are, man. I really don't.
It's them bloody selling ups. That's what you got to watch out for. Them buggers.
Yeah, man, Jeremy, you should be OBT should be walking the park for you, dude. Considering the amount of true spiders you deal with day to day.
I sighted some springtails out today as well.
Oh yeah. I knew there was something else I was supposed to be getting off you. I've not. I couldn't find any of those little scorplings today. Today, when I went in and had another look for them, but I couldn't find the. I couldn't. Did you put some pre-killed prey in there? Did you forget or?
I can't remember. I don't
Right.
think I did.
Because I might put a couple of crushed roaches.
Oh, it's because it's yeah. I was saying to you about having shed loads of springtails and stuff in substrate.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I just thought it might be an option for them though.
Yeah.
You never know. They might. I might chop a couple of roaches up, put them in there tomorrow, and then just leave them in for a couple of days.
Can't do any harm, can it?
No, well, exactly.
That E-Marinus that you've got, Francis, man. Oh, nuts. Evening, Greg.
Right, got some. Got 5 starter kits to make. Oh man.
Greg's here.
All right, Greg. You all right, buddy? Good. I put some fruit flies in me in with me netcaster today, and it basically nabbed it. Natched. I chucked them in, and as they were falling in, about 4 all fell into net, and it just like caught them all 4 of them, wrapped them all up, and then just like sucked them all up, all 4 of them.
Yeah. I'm gonna set camera up proper tomorrow with mine.
Yeah, cool.
See if I can capture it.
How you doing, Greg? You all right, mate? I think did Greg post a video tonight? Was it tonight? I'm sure I saw a Facebook post. Greg saying he was posting a video tonight, 10 o'clock.
I don't know.
So that just been posted, Greg? I have to go and have a look at that tomorrow.
Didn't even know you'd messaged and stuff. Steph said.
Well, I saw that you'd not been on Messenger for the last 38 minutes because obviously Messenger spies on everybody. You go into that group that we've got, and it says you've not been on for 38 minutes. So I was like, oh, okay, they might not be around. What's people been saying? I think Danielle says pallid. Oh right, pallid roaches. Yeah, are they the ones that? Oh, are they the ones that you had? Pallid ones.
I think so.
I've had pallid before.
Lobster.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they're the lobster ones or not.
I'm not sure. I told Jeremy that he'd regret it. He bought a load from.
Yeah, I've had pallids before. I'm not sure if they are the same as the lobster ones, but I think they're very similar. They fly, they run around, they're really annoying.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, very similar. Yeah, I thought they were. I've had pallids before. I tried it. It's when there was a few years back. There was a period where nobody had any turkey stands. Just couldn't get any for love nor money. So I tried it was Jara. He said, "Here, try these, man." He says, "I ain't got any turkey stands, but these are the next best things." And he gave me the lobsters and he gave me the pallids, and they were both just horrible. I hated them both. Honestly, they were all right because they were quite fast moving. Do you know what I mean? So they were they weren't as good as turkey stands, but they were. But the problem is they flew. They as soon as you tried to get them out and stuff, they were just like out. They just they'd just be out straight away. You had to you had to line the inside of the tub with Vaseline or something, to stop them from. But then they still flew. But yeah, they were really horrible.
Yeah, I had to take a same approach as fruit flies. Keep on tapping.
Yeah, exactly. So I think I ended up just getting rid of them all. To be honest, in the end, I couldn't handle it.
I do believe that they can set up home as well in our climates.
Oh right, yeah, really. Oh no, you don't need that. You see, there's just so many reasons.
Like turkey stands. I mean, if it's cold, then they won't survive. But
Yeah,
these
exactly. Yeah,
seem to adapt to our.
yeah. Well, those turkey stands will survive, but they just won't reproduce, will they? So.
Yeah. They just basically slow down.
Yeah.
Like anything, really, isn't it?
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm guessing you probably didn't, Greg. You've probably still got some knocking around somewhere.
Yeah, the nymphs of those are horrible. Because they can go right flat, so they can get through like any gap. An excuse to have a free roaming lizard.
Yeah, I keep seeing like little videos or photos of from Tim where he's got like his like lizard he just has like wandering around the house and the garden just all day long. It's so cool. I'd love that, but well, you've seen how Becky reacts to turkey stands in the cat litter tray.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've just got turkey stands like just coming out at night, man, all around the house. They hang out in between in the walls and the skirting boards and stuff in the walls during the day, and then at night, you go into a room like in the middle of the night, turn the light on, and guaranteed there'll be at least one turkey stand sat there, just stood there in the room. Just like it's not so bad. I don't mind so much, but the missus she's not happy.
I used to live in an house that had really bad silverfish in kitchen.
Oh god,
That was mental. Like, the light would be off, they'd all be out, and you'd go to the kitchen, turn light on, and
yeah. Yeah, there's something a bit more unnerving about those though. I think because I don't know, they play with your psyche a little bit more, don't they?
Yeah.
Because they like I don't know, there's something not quite right about them.
They're just always there.
Yeah. I think also, there's something weird because like when like if you squish them and stuff, it's like they're just.
It's like you've got eyeshadow on your fingers.
It's like they're made out of dust. It's just weird, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's just like they're like nothing else, are they? Really? most things will just like they'll have at least like some kind of fluid or you know some kind of
Yeah.
some
You
kind of
can get them as
substance
feeders as well.
some kind of substance that you can kind of recognize in your mind as being something terrestrial. But but silverfish, they're just like poof, they just turn into dust, don't they? And it's just like, what is going on? This is just weird.
Sort of thing that you'd expect from like fungus, isn't it? It's
It's just something not quite right.
household beast. Yeah, start again. Household beasties with Mitch and Gav.
Yeah.
You ever seen one of them? Those house centipedes?
Yeah. Yeah.
They're weird looking.
Yeah. I tell you what, I haven't seen for years. I feel like I haven't seen like earwigs and stuff for years. You know
Oh,
what I
we
mean?
have to get that garden.
Yeah. I think it's because I've not, because I don't,
I'm
I
used.
don't, I've not gone out like exploring turning rocks over and stuff like I used to do.
Yeah,
That's something I've kind of done for quite a while.
my grandma used to call them forky tailies.
Right. I just need to have a moment to think about something. I think, oh yeah, let's get this cat sorted out. What's Jeremy saying? House centipedes look like walking fake lashes. Jeremy'd know all about fake lashes, wouldn't he? Oh yeah, nice. Yeah, I know what you mean, Jeremy. I had them once. I got them a couple of years back. I thought I'd try them. Um, I tell you why I got them. It was when I was breeding back when I was breeding the panther mantids, and the panther mantids just wouldn't eat. There's half of them just wouldn't eat. Like it's a bit of a problem when you breed panthers because you get such a high mortality rate because they just won't eat flies a lot of the time. A lot of them just don't eat flies. So I tried. I thought I'd try silverfish because they're like a bark mantis. I thought
Yeah,
for they might. I was thinking they might prefer like something that is quite active but slithers around the ground sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? I thought it might be like something they might prefer, but I don't know. I just didn't get on with them at all. I gave them a go, but yeah.
that were like me with bean weevils.
Oh yeah, I've tried bean weevils and all.
Yeah, never again.
A lot of people swear by them, but I can't be arsed with them to be honest.
No, me neither. That's one thing I'd love to see is a slow worm. We don't really get them round here. It's more of a southern thing.
Yeah.
My friend lived near. My friend lived near Eastbourne, and she used to send me pictures of them all the time. Ooh, look what I found today. So what?
Right. Let's build some bibs.
Bits of this and bits of that. Put them up together and what have you got?
Peter's in the house. How's it going, Peter? You alright, dude?
Are you back to work, Peter?
Okay. Yeah. Well, this is a relatively short one anyway, mate. I'm not going to be around. Probably only going to be around another 20 minutes or so. Maybe half an hour. I just want to get these two vivariums built and then I'm done. I've got a few more orders on the website just come through, but I can't be bothered. I'll deal with them in the morning. Can't believe how far behind I am now.
It's been back 2 weeks now.
Yeah, nice one, dude. Good. 6 a.m. starts, man. Hey. I'm the same though, dude. But you know, I don't exactly have to travel far to get to work.
You could get like thingy, Wallace and Gromit, couldn't you?
Yeah. That would be cool, man. It'd be so cool if I had like little mechanical devices to just put my clothes on and stuff.
Yeah.
Have my breakfast ready for when I come downstairs and all that.
Yeah. Did you see Whipplings?
Did I see what?
Did you see the Whipplings? The Vinegaroons?
No. Why has Jeremy posted some pictures?
Yeah, I think it was a story.
Oh no, I don't. I haven't. I sometimes forget to go in to look at people's stories. To be honest, I see them pop up on my feed, and then I just like close them down as notifications, and then I don't, and then I forget they're there. You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
No, I haven't. I'll have a look. Later. Why do you think we should get some? Yeah, do you know what though? Jeremy will not want to sell them wholesale. He'll be able to sell them easy, won't he? Full price.
Yeah,
I imagine he'll do that. Might just get one anyway. You know, just. Oh my God, it's James. How's it going, dude? Yeah, nice one. Cool. We'll have to. I'll have to have a look at them. It might be. Might just get one anyway. You know, just for.
Do you know what makes them look so cool? Is like the black coloration that they've got is only on the abdomen, on the legs. So you know the big like boxing glove things they've got.
Yeah.
They've got like a more of a red tinge to them.
Yeah.
And then same with their actual tail.
Cool. I'm gonna have a look. I'm gonna have a look right now. In a minute. Because we can do that. The wonders of technology.
Yep.
Mini adults. I love that. This is what I was getting really excited when I was explaining the sculpins to Becky earlier. I was talking about how like they're just like exact replicas of the adults, but they're just like on a miniature scale, which just makes it so exciting.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to.
I almost wanted them to have like curly tails, not like a little piglet.
Yeah. I'm going to have a look now. Can't find it. Jeremy's is usually one of the first ones that comes up on my feed as a story.
It might have timed like.
Yeah, I think it might have timed out. All right, I'll find it later. 4 weeks until Bristol. I better get the van ordered. Better get the van done. Cheers. I'll have a look in a sec.
This is a picture that Jeremy's just sent me. Hey up, Lewis.
Lewis, you alright, buddy? Oh wow, look at that. That is mint. Just looks fresh as a daisy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Whew.
On the story where it were 2 pots with them in.
Yeah.
That was cool.
That is so cool, that Jeremy. I think I might have to get you to put a couple of those aside for us, Jeremy. Don't worry, I'll pay full price, man. I won't expect anything. I know you've only got a limited number, but if you're selling them, because you might end up just keeping them for himself for the next generation. That's probably what I'd do.
Yeah.
If you decide to sell any, Jeremy, me and Gav are definitely interested, maybe getting one. So, and obviously, remember, let me know when when that next batch of David Bowers are going to be ready as well. Jeremy just called Lewis a food.
You all right, food?
Food. Yeah. Okay, 5 or 6. See, if it were me, I'd probably hold back more, but that's just me.
Yeah.
Well, I've learned over the years, man, to, especially if it's a species that's relatively new into your breeding program. I've learned to just overcompensate. You can always sell them on later when you know they're stable and a bit bigger.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, I mean, if Jeremy sells them to people that he knows, like friends and stuff in the hobby, you can always just like recoup them later on, can't you? Later on, if needed.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyway, Jeremy, if you've got a few for sale, I'll have a couple off you, dude. Cheers.
I think that's pretty much what Jeremy does with his stuff anyway. He ends up selling it within.
Yeah, within like the circle of like exotic keeper friends he's got, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Which is nearly everyone for Jeremy.
Well, that's it. Although we end up being friends with like hundreds and hundreds of people in the hobby, you do tend to have like a circle of ones that you talk to more often.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I don't think he is, Greg. I think Jeremy's selling at Bedford, not Bristol. If I'm correct in that. Yeah. Well, yeah, it'd be cool to get them ready for Bristol, Jeremy. That'd be good. That'd be cool, mate. If you could, but you don't have to send them all out, man, in one go. Honestly, I don't mind. I don't mind paying 2 lots of postage if you want to just send them in 2 batches, because I know it's. How many did I say I was having? 30 or 40? Can't remember now. I think I said I was going to have 30.
Yeah, I think it was 30.
So it's up to you, mate. If you want to just send them in two lots. I think Jeremy sends them in like ready-made sling pots, though, doesn't he? Anyway, from what I remember, seeing a few people posting.
Sure.
Yeah, I can't remember. Probably won't mind them. Right. Yeah, no worries, dude. Just whatever you can, whatever you want to offload, mate. Anyway, like I say, I'll take 30 if there's 30 available.
You seen that pet shop that Aaron works at? It's shut down.
Yeah, Urban Exotics. I know. Yeah, I'm gutted because like they're one of the pet shops that are on my payroll. So yeah, they used
They had
to.
a lot of spiders for sale,
I
like
know. I saw it.
enclosures and stuff.
Saw it. I was actually. I was almost tempted to contact Aaron about that Balfouri communal. Did you see that? 200,
Yeah.
400 quid for 11 or 12 sub-adult individual communal.
Already set up.
Yeah, I mean that'd be cool, but there's more satisfaction to be had developing your own, isn't there, from scratch, sort of thing. If you want
I
just
understand that. Like, if you can start from a sling, which has always been like one of Francis's like main things. What he wanted to do was to produce his own sack and then have the communal from his own sack.
yeah,
Because it's all part of the journey, isn't it?
yeah, exactly. I mean, I've still got no idea how mine are getting on. I think there was.
Overeating.
I think yeah. I think there was. I think there was a scene last rehoused them. So, but I'm not sure. But yeah, the food's going, isn't it? So they're definitely eating it.
The other one, you can tell the other one's all right because every time you go to it, there's more webbing.
Yeah, exactly. So I think they should be good in there in that what I've got them in for another year, maybe. I don't really know, to be honest.
And rest.
I'm gonna say it just depends how many individuals kind of make it, really. I suppose.
Yeah. They
yeah, I don't blame you, man. But I think you've ramped up your breeding program a little bit now, haven't you, over the last year or so, Francis? We want to just started like taking it a bit more, trying to take it to the next level a little bit. I think. At least that's what he was saying last time I spoke to him, anyway. So, have you tried any communals with pokies at all, Francis? Because I know that's obviously another quite common communal project a lot of people do. I know Christoph has loads of pokey communals. He's got loads of species of pokies that he just houses all together.
Yeah. I think all of them he houses together.
Yeah, no. I remember when last time I went to his house, he showed me him. It's like he had about 7 or 8 species of pokies, all just like housed in those huge cylinders.
And not just like an handful. We're talking like proper communals, like loads.
Yeah. So I'll actually be going up. We're going up to his house again soon anyway, because I'm going to go and fetch all those. He's finally replied to me anyway. So I'm going to go and, yeah, I'm going to go and fetch all that stuff, all those bivs, and getting all those cork bark tubes and moss off him. So that'll be good, just in time for the next show.
Yeah.
And I'm going to get them 10 classy as well. All for me. Might let you have one. Because I'm going to be keeping them all anyway, so you may as well take a few.
How it goes, isn't it? It is the way.
Well, it is the way, because, plus, for no other reason than it takes a little bit of pressure off me, but also, I like to share if I've got something, if I've got something nice, it's, it's nice to, it's nice for you to kind of share the experience of having them grow up and stuff, so, and then we'll just get together at the end. What's Lisa on about? Oh, Lisa, how's it going, Lisa? You all right? I haven't seen you for a while. Need to save up and get some mantage. You do need to save up and get some mantage from me. Failing that, you could always pawn some stuff off from around the house. I'm sure you've got something you could sell for mantis, haven't you? A child maybe going spare somewhere. You could farm out. I'm so inappropriate sometimes, aren't I? What's going on? What did? Yeah, there you go. Francis says he has indeed lots going on. So yeah, he's upped his breeding game. There you go. That's what we like to see. Yeah. So Francis says he's only kept Balfours as communals. We're going to try a in-sea communal, aren't we? If we can get your in-sea pair. So that's what we're going to try. There are whisperings in and around the tarantula community of potentially in-sea being kept communal, but nobody seems to have any real evidence to suggest it.
There's another one as well. Is it the Gigas?
Oh yeah. I think I remember. Yeah. But yeah, I quite like the idea of having a pokey communal. I think that would be quite cool. Imagine if you had like a really huge arboreal tank to put them in, and put
like one of Christoph's, but like floor to ceiling.
Yeah, but when Christoph does his communals, there's nothing in them. All you see is just like a sea of pokies, all like all up against the cylinder, on the inside. I quite like the idea of having because they like to hang out in trees and stuff. I quite like the idea of having like a pokey communal, but in a big tank with like loads of like vertical, like almost like tree stumps kind of going up.
Yeah.
Then like having like loads of pokies in and around, loads of almost like in the little mini forest type environment. That'd be really kind of cool. Yeah, I think we're just going to have a go, really, just see what's what. It'd be cool to get 3 or 4 of communals going, wouldn't it? But obviously, the problem is if you're successful, they start to take up quite a bit of space, don't they? You know, like once they start getting, if you've got several or a dozen or so large individuals in a communal, you're going to need a decent upgrade, aren't you? So
Yeah.
hang on, do we know who this trash bag fashion lover is, dude? Is this
It'll just be one of those like troll type things, probably.
yeah? Not a troll. It's not a troll. Do we believe him?
A troll.
If I were a troll, I'd definitely run it.
If I were a troll, I would definitely say I wasn't a troll. What's Jeremy saying? Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'd been watching.
Yeah, that's the one I was speaking to you about, Gav, a while back. Yeah, we were talking about this a few months ago, actually, Jeremy. I stumbled across. I was just like looking at a few videos and stuff on YouTube, and I stumbled across an excerpt of basically a reformatted version of Richard's long podcast, and it was just a him and her talking about communals, and she was talking about the INSEE communal that she'd had some success with. I think she'd said she'd had some success with.
She had about 14.
Yeah.
Like 14 separate communals, because she gave Richard his first INSEEs to start his communal.
Yeah, because they were talking about how Petco had a communal, but he'd not made any updates or anything because, and they just assumed that it had just not worked out. See you, Greg. Catch you later, man. We'll get that order sorted out next week, dude. So yeah, she'd had really good success apparently, but as far as I'm aware, because I think she was saying that she'd had success like about 20 odd years ago, and like before anyone even knew it was a thing, she'd done it.
Yeah, that's why she was like the leading person.
Yeah, she'd had like loads of success like 20 odd years ago or something before anyone even knew anything about tarantulas having any kind of communal life. And she said, and then she said, like just recently over the last few years, she started like people were starting to like talk about communals with INSEEs and stuff, and it kind of piqued her interest because all of a sudden it was like 20 years later, people were all of a sudden starting to do stuff she'd been doing like donkeys years ago. I mean, that's what you call a blaze trailer, that is, man. Trendsetting. That's just cool. That's just cool, man. She's just like, she just did it, didn't make a fuss, just did it, and then 20 years later, everyone's doing it and making a big fuss as though like it's this brand new thing, and she was just doing it back in the day. It's like, oh, what are you on about? I did this like 20 years ago.
I don't like the feel of it on my skin. Brings me out in
rubbish bags as clothing. Yeah, I mean, yeah, what's your problem? I was doing that 20 years ago. They didn't used to call me Stig for nothing, man. James didn't hang around very long, did he?
It might be in background.
Thanks, Lisa. Yeah, these are the more these are the new kind of like just laid back. Let's just go live. If people want to come and have a little bit of a chat, that's perfectly great. And me and Gav will just sit here and potter away doing whatever it is we're doing. I've usually always got some feeding to do or orders to prepare for in the evening, so I decided to start doing them. But we're definitely going to get back to doing the Wednesday and Saturday night lives again. So as of Wednesday, we're going to go back to the doing that. I'm still going to continue doing the odd little stream here and stuff, but definitely want to go back to doing the more focused, like goal orientated sort of streams on a Wednesday.
Normal service shall resume.
Normal service shall resume. It's just been a bit mental lately, you know. Been on holiday, had COVID again. Had a couple of shows and stuff. It's just all been a bit crazy, really. So yeah, so the other lives have just taken a little bit of a backseat, but hopefully back on track on Wednesday. Got a few projects lined up anyway, so a few things need doing. So they need to do it really. And also, you know, the other good thing about doing those lives on a Wednesday and Saturday is that it helps me get off my arse and do stuff that needs doing. You know what I mean? Like rehousings and you know, preparing enclosures for breeding projects and just things like that that I often just like put off a little bit sometimes.
I've got some orchids to rehouse. I'm dreading that.
Yeah, I have two, man. I've got two Regalis, like juveniles, big juveniles to rehouse. I've got two Mirandas to rehouse. I've got me Diamond Intis, male or female adult, to rehouse. I've got three Harpacteras pulchripes to rehouse because they've all outgrown all these, and then I've got all those in the. I've got
there's quite a few that need rehousing.
Absolutely, like big teas to, you know, stuff to rehouse. Always too much to do.
Yeah.
Just, you know, Francis is right, man, and that's just the teas. That's just the teas. I've got all the mantis stuff as well. It's ridiculous. I've got loads of rehousings to do. But yeah, breeding projects that I just like keep putting off because I ain't got time. It's just ridiculous, really. But hey ho.
Such as life, such as life.
Lovely. Right. That's one done. What time are we on? 10 to 11. I better crack on. I've still got one more to do before I finish. Who's saying good night? Is I know. Oh, I'm just wondering if Danielle was saying good night, or if she was just saying good night.
No rest for the wicked.
No rest for the wicked. You're right. It does keep us going, man. Do you know what? Me and Gav talk about this all the time. Where it's like, because I know Gav's like me. If I don't keep myself like too busy, I end up being not busy enough, and then I end up just being lazy. It's just, you know, I either have to be full speed, 100 mile an hour, far too much to do, always rushing around, never get a minute to myself, just always busy, or I just sit down and watch telly all day. I'm like one or the other. It's like I can't. There's no middle ground for me. It's like Becky's always saying, "Oh, what's up? You look really stressed." It's like I'm not stressed. I'm just busy. I'm just always rushing around. Like, you know, I've always got loads to do, and it just sometimes I just like give the appearance of just being really stressed out, but I'm not. Cool, man. That's nice.
Francis was saying he loved my hat. All the way from America. Yeah, we got it when we went over there.
Yep. Greg's gone. This is what I've recommended for Greg for his Gongi project. Right, one more to do, and then I'm going to go. It's 5 to 11. Yeah, it's true. It's true, Francis. Honestly, it's ridiculous, really, the amount of stuff I keep getting in, considering how I still don't have enough time to do what I actually already have. So, yeah, got another 20 Dinopis net casting spiders coming in next week. I've had 13 jumping spiders and 22 sea marnie in this week. Next week, 20 Dinopis, 30 Heteropodas coming from Jeremy.
Yeah.
I've got 10 Classy coming in from Christoph. And then I've just got, and that's just the teas and stuff. I've got loads of mantis coming through, more hatches all the time. Yeah, quite a busy period at the moment, but it's cool.
That's some count from 15 to start with.
I'm guessing these are the assassins, right? Yeah. Yeah, man, that's cool. Have you?
I only started with 5, I think, and I've supplied loads to everybody.
Yeah, I was thinking actually, because I know we've got our couple of species. I'd quite like to get some in just to sell on. So, has Peter still got? Have you still got loads, Peter?
I believe he was saying that he was sorting an enclosure out and he turned some bark over and he had like.
Oh yeah. I remember seeing that.
Yeah. It does, Lisa.
Lisa, I have, yes, and actually I've literally just put the P Regis on the website today. So there are some available right now. They won't last long though, trust me. They go pretty quick. So yeah, I've currently got some P Regis. I may have some other varieties of Phidippus soon. I'm just waiting for somebody who's put a load aside for me. So some Sorora and some Blue Mountains and a couple of other varieties of P Regis. So once I have them secured and here, I'll let you know. But I've got some P Regis, like the standard P Regis now. They're available now. So they're about 5 to 6 millimeters now. She needs to save first. Oh, bloody hell, I can't get into this.
Yeah, so he's got a few people to sort out first, and then he'll let you know.
Yeah. I've just been saying to Lisa anyway. I've got some available now. So yeah, they do, man. They do. They're really popular, and there's never been more people breeding and selling jumping spiders than what there is now, ever. As far as I'm aware, ever in the hobby.
And there's still not enough demand, enough to count.
Yeah. The problem is the demand at the moment is so high that obviously we've not quite got to the stage where there's always somebody who's got some available. They kind of come, they go. They go quite quickly, and then like there's none around for a little while. That's how it used to be. It's not quite as bad now. There's usually always somebody got some somewhere. But there's so many jumping spider sites pages out there now. I can't keep up, man. I don't even know.
It's like the Mantis ones, though, isn't it?
It's like if you search jumping spiders now in Facebook, you'll get a whole range of pages and groups available now. It's just crazy.
Sam's here. Hey up, Sam.
What was it? What was Dick's name again, dude? Remind me.
Sam.
Sam, that's all right. How's it going, Sam? You're all right, dude? Yeah, they're tricky, Jeremy. They're tricky, man. But a man of your talents, man, I'm surprised. I'm surprised you didn't do better. But yeah, they're tricky. That's the trickiest thing with jumping spiders. It's obviously the slings are just absolutely teeny tiny, especially like some of the smaller species. That's why P. regis are so popular, because all these different varieties of P. regis coming in, they're relatively straightforward when it comes to keeping them alive as babies. But yeah, there you go. It was his first breeding project. I had a feeling. So Anton's in the house. How's it going, Anton? AKA Stallion. Is this something we should know about, dude? Yeah, P. regis slings, fresh slings, aren't too bad because they'll take D. melanogaster. So they're relatively easy to keep alive as young babies. But no, Dick, sorry, man, I didn't really have time. I've got the table's not clear. I'm doing orders. It's Sunday night's always really busy with orders because I have all the weekend orders to get through. So the table is completely, where I have all the camera and bug cam set up, it's completely full of orders. So yeah, maybe later on in the week. Your mic's on. There you go.
You should check out last night. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Dick. We had I forgot about that. Have a look at last night's stream, Dick. Just to some different types of beetles that I had the cam on, a different angle as well, like a beetle level, ground level sort of camera viewing option. That was quite cool. So yeah, just nip back and have a look at that if you fancy it. That was that was last night's, wasn't it? Was it last night? Yeah. Oh right, okay. When England and Italy were playing, because he's Scottish, he's been called Italian ever since. Yeah, well, there you go. You see, there you go. Well, probably only going to be around another 5 to 10 minutes, guys. Just giving you a heads up because as soon as I've finished this vivarium, I'm going to be done. So, well, we've been going an hour though. That's cool. I feel like I've just haven't managed to get a lot done. Don't matter. As long as I get these 2 vivariums built, that's all that matters. So what's so does anybody know what's going on with Bethany? I've not messaged you yet. Has there been any updates since that post she made a while back? I was going to message you because we've spoken a few times, quite a few times now on Messenger and stuff. So I mean, she'll not tell me anything. But I was just going to message her, but I wanted to wait until because I imagined her inbox was absolutely flooded when she made that post. So I thought I'd leave it a little while. But yeah,
Don't know.
I mean, she says she's going to continue breeding and keeping and stuff. She's just not going to be doing the socials anymore, which is a bit weird, to be fair, considering she was just starting to get somewhere. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Seemed like a really sudden change.
Yeah. Yeah. Something's obviously happened. Because at first I thought it was just one of those I was waiting for the joke afterwards.
Punchline.
Punchline, but it never came. So no, I know exactly. Yeah, I mean it's yeah. I know, she was just really starting to get somewhere with the channel. It was really starting to get gain momentum. She was literally jumping. She was gaining hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of subscribers every other week or so. Every time I looked at her channel, it was she'd gone up by about another few hundred subscribers. It was really starting to get somewhere. But I don't know. Nobody knows then, I guess.
Well, it's queer as fuck.
I bet Dave.
You are. It broke.
I bet Dave knows.
Of course he does. Yeah, Francis. Yeah.
Yeah, no. Well, yeah, I'm not sure, to be honest. Not long. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I've just remembered as well. Yeah, I've got the 20 Fimbriatas coming from Henry as well.
Yeah.
Forgot about those, but I don't think they're going to be ready yet. I think they're still
Cooking.
I don't think they're slings yet. So
Jaden did it.
Jaden did it. How's it going, Jaden? Did you watch our other Jaden? His latest video gave away a. I've not watched it. I just saw the thing. Giving away one of his first Balfour communals or something. I don't know whether he did a competition or he's just giving it to somebody.
I don't know. Like I said, I'd not even looked at my phone.
Yeah, it just popped up as a YouTube notification earlier tonight. So I watched this. I watched this film program the other day about this guy who was training to be a sommelier, which, if you don't know, is a master wine person. Like, there's only like a few hundred in the world.
All right.
The exam's so hard. It's like you have to know everything there is to know about wine. Like, not just be able to like recognize from tasting, pinpoint exactly what wine it is. You have to know, obviously, all the regions, all the wines, all around the world, all the history of the grapes. You have to know absolutely everything. So
Fred's one.
pardon,
Fred.
Fred's one. Who's
Yeah.
Fred?
Fred from. Yeah. The program. He does program with Gino and Gordon.
Oh, right, okay. Oh, I've never watched that. So yeah.
What's the other thing? Where is it? Like first dates? And he's the guy that brings him in on that.
Oh yes, I do know that guy. Yes. Because because that was one of our guilty pleasures. That first dates.
We've only ever seen it on Gogglebox, and that's it.
We watched it. We watched it a couple of times. The other thing? What the other thing we used to like to watch? The Undateables. Did you ever watch that?
Only through Gogglebox.
But obviously with the Undateables, we used to watch it mainly because they were all they were obviously they had like special needs and stuff. All these people on this program, so we used to just watch it just for that because. But anyway, yeah, in this program, this guy who was like training to be this sommelier, whenever he talked about wines, he always talked about them in whether or not they were an old world or a new world wine. And obviously, my mind immediately went to tarantulas. And I just found it really fascinating that there was this connection between wine experts who describe wines as being old worlds and new worlds, and obviously the tarantulas, because obviously that's just where my brain just went immediately.
Yeah.
I just thought it was really cool. It just got me thinking. It's like, well, it makes sense, obviously, because old world and new world is obviously a thing, and it just made me think about what other things are described as old world and new world. Things that have their historical kind of relevance, roots in certain parts of the world. Sort of thing. So. I just thought it was really cool.
Catch you later, Mandy.
All right, Mandy. See you later. Yeah, I'm gonna be packing up in about 5 minutes. I've been saying that for a while now, but just gonna get this bit finished and then I'm done. So thanks, Mandy. See you later. Mandy's becoming we might have to start calling Mandy our Mandy soon, won't we? Yeah, that's a point. Where's Claire? She can't be. She's been. She can't be like promoted on the one hand and then like on the next hand not be like we're looking out for whenever we're going live, man. This is not good enough. Might have to be reconsidering the new position we've put her in.
I have to have words.
There you go. Lisa's got 20 new worlds, but she says she's too scared to have any old worlds. She just has new worlds. Go on, Gav. Tell her why that's. Tell her why she's wrong, and there's no reason to be worried.
They're in like I see this a lot, and these same like a lot of. I'm not saying that this is case for Lisa, but a lot of those same people keep camera back on. Keep Amenias or like Samopos genus, and if they're willing to keep those, then they're practically there anyway.
Yeah, true.
Because that's the closest new world that you'll get to an old world.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, there is some naughty species that are a little too spicy.
So, what would you recommend as if Lisa was going to bite the bullet and go for an old world, what would you say the first? What would you recommend what she should go for as a starter, as a toe dipper into the old world kind of?
Well, certainly not a HMAC, which you see that a lot of times. Like in some groups, people say, like, "Oh, I got this tarantula. It's my first one," and they would give it some different name that like the shop told them it is, and it turns out
Yeah,
it's a HMAC, and it's like, yeah, that's not for a first time.
no, it's not really for any keeper, is it? Really? Let's face it.
No, but they're so stunning.
Yeah.
They're just a bit batshit crazy. I don't know. I mean, I'd always say like OBT, to be honest,
Yeah.
and the rap that they get isn't really justifiable. I don't think. Yeah, totally. Like Jeremy said there, like them and Ephabopus genus.
Yeah.
And then obviously Francis will say Ephabopus as well.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you know. Francis will say Ephabopus no matter what the question is.
Hey, Antonia, just mad. I mean, regardless is alright, but then going and getting a feather leg.
Yeah.
I mean, Stromatopelma calciatum are the devil reincarnated as a tarantula. Horrible. I got two in separate mystery boxes, and I give them to Francis. And then I thought, that's it. I'm clear of them now. I don't mind having my HMAX. And then I got another one, didn't I? So I've got another bundle of joy in a pot up there. But again, they're a beautiful tarantula. They're just
Yeah. You know, I haven't. I've never kept a HMAC, but I have not like kept for myself. But I did have them when I first started selling tarantulas. I didn't really know much better. I bought a load of HMACs in to sell on, and I sold them all really quickly, actually, really easily. But I always remember I got a couple of messages from people basically saying, what the hell are you selling HMAX for? They're just, like completely insane. Don't sell them, man. It's like nobody should be buying them anymore. It's just like, and I must have had about 3 people all messaging me saying, "What are you doing selling HMAX?"
It's like, imagine a huntsman that moves in the same way as a tarantula.
Yeah,
and that's what you've got there. Yeah, they're nuts.
Right, that's them 2 done. I think I might be nearly done. Oh, there you go. Francis says HMAX aren't so bad. They're one of those that you never see though, are they? Because they just burrow for England.
They sight of you coming like 200 yards down the road.
Yeah.
Gone.
So, I think Jaden asked me a question, and I've not. I'll just quickly answer Jaden's question, depending on what it is. Sorry, Jaden. No, man, it's they're pretty cool. They're just quite active, to be honest. I mean, I don't really want to get into. I ain't got time to get into the whole devil's flower mantis right now, to be honest. But because I'm going in a minute. But as long as you get the conditions right, and they will be more than happy in a mesh pop up. But you do need to change the conditions once they get to a certain size, which I'm actually planning on doing a stream in a few weeks, where I'm gonna rehouse one of my, because I've decided to keep a few of my bigger devils. I've got half a dozen devils that I've kept for myself because I decided I fancy having them again, just for my own personal use. And I've got about 4 in a big pop-up, and one of them's just molted tonight, and and it's absolutely massive compared to the others. So I'm going to split them all up, and I'm going to rehouse him because it's time to move him into a more specialised environment. So I think I'm going to do a stream, and I'm going to talk about why I'm taking him out of a pop-up and moving him into a more appropriate setup. Now he's getting a really big size. So Devil's Flower, they just need a very specialist kind of setup, really. I wouldn't say they're any more aggressive than any other mantis. They just look menacing, to be honest, but they're not any more menacing. But they're very, very big eaters. They'll eat and eat and eat and eat. You need to keep throwing flies in there constantly. But yeah, they're not. The thing is, they're quite skitty, really. To be honest, they move a lot. If you get them out, if I was to get it out on my hand, it'd just be moving all the time. They're very lively, but they're not any more aggressive. Certainly not aggressive towards like you or I, but they just look a bit more menacing because they're just so big. And they've got that really mean-looking face. So yeah, don't fear the devils, man. But they are a little bit trickier to keep than most other species, that's for sure. But it's like anything else. If you get the conditions right and the setup right, there's no reason why you won't have good success. So yeah, it's all good. Right, guys, I think I'm going to. Yeah, I can. Yeah, I've actually got a couple on the website now. I'm just going to sell a couple more off, but they're right. They're up. They're getting a good size now, so they're not cheap. They're like 25 quid now. So, and to be honest, I'm seriously thinking of just keeping the rest of them for myself. So, yeah, you won't tame it, man. I don't really know what you mean by tame it. I mean, what, you're going to put it on a pedestal and get the old whip out and a chair? I mean, I think I know what you mean when you're not going to tame it as such, but I know you're only joking. But it's yeah. I've got a couple of species that are like a little bit more aggressive towards prey than others. But yeah, it's a tough one, really. Jeremy. Yeah. Anyway,
Fetch.
okay, no problem, Lisa. I'll speak to you soon. Take care.
See you later.
Yeah, I think Jaden's been messaging me. Actually, I forgot. It was Jaden's been messaging me. So yeah, sorry I've not replied to your messages, Jaden. There's no wonder he's come tracked me down on the live stream. So he's gonna get it to chase marbles and bring them back. Okay, I think we'll draw a line under this one now. So right, guys, I'm gonna get going because I've already gone over by about 20 minutes. So I'm gonna speak to you later. That's probably just you, Peter. All right, I'm going to go because I don't want to get bogged down in this. It's too late. So take care, everyone. Thanks so much for Jaden. I promise I will answer your message tomorrow, my friend. I promise. So yeah, I'll see you all later, everyone. Bye bye.